Hello, everybody. Let me do a quick audio check, make sure things are sounding okay. Welcome back to Solo Rolling. Okay, that should be good. So, if this is the first time you've ever watched this show, what it is me playing solo D&D 5e adventures from dmsguild.com. This is part 2 of the ongoing series that's going to be weekly. There's no end in sight because there's a ton of these solo one-shots. So, if you watched last week, I played Shipwrecked Part 1 by... Let me get his name in there. I'm blocking it. Blaze Wigglesworth. It didn't do super good. I died. Did a little bit of a retcon and said I used a potion, which I definitely didn't, but I did at least have the potion. And then after that, did okay, ended up finishing it. So it was a little bit of a mixed bag. This one I am hoping to actually just not cheat and die or anything and just beat it. I think it's going to be a lot easier now. I'm still playing, the Turtle Cleric. What is my domain? Tempest Storm, I think that's what it's called, or Domain of the Tempest, something like that. Being level 2, one thing I did notice is that I did not actually have my HP maxed out last game like I thought I did by reading it on D&D Beyond. I corrected that. So from level 1 to level 2, my 9 HP went up to now I'm at 18 HP. So I think that gives me a little bit more of a buffer. And that mixed with my Turtle Shell and my Shield, giving me a 19 AC, I think I've got a good chance tonight. We shall see. Before we begin, I will do a little bit of a recap on the last episode. But first, Jeff C. Stevens, it was one of our sponsors this week's stream. So Jeff C. Stevens, if you don't know, is a very, very widely popular DM's Guild author. And this week he is plugging, or I guess I am plugging for him, the Madhouse of Tasha's Kiss. You can see it in the bottom right corner of your screen. There is a little snippet of the cover of the adventure. And the Madhouse of Tasha's Kiss, your adventurers enter a small village, empty of villagers except for one boy found sitting and weeping next to a jester's pageant wagon. The boy weeps while he says, "My family and all the villagers went inside the wagon and haven't come out. Not me, though. I don't like clowns." The wagon is a portal to a pocket dimension leading to a brass door and the word Madhouse etched into it. What lays behind the door? What madness could the adventurers face? Can they save the villagers without going mad trying? The Madhouse of Tasha's Kiss is a 3 to 5 hour adventure for a party of 4 to 5 characters of 3rd to 10th level. There's a content warning of grim horror, horrific details, and animal humanoids. It's available as a PDF or as a Fantasy Ground module. It's currently priced at only $4.95, under $5. And you can get that at dmsguild.com. And also, we've actually run the Madhouse of Tasha's Kiss on One Shot Onslaught on our podcast feed. So you can listen to a playthrough of us, see if you enjoy it, pick up your copy. It's been out for a while now, and it's still like in the top 50 most popular adventures on DM's Guild because it's that good. No, Tiana, you are right. It was not as good as you reading it. I did listen to you reading that blurb on Monday's episode, and holy cow, were you born to read adverts, because that was so good. It was very good. I will take second place in that. I just realized I can't hear. Okay. I cannot hear the ambience music behind me, but I guess I can on the stream, so that's good enough, I think. So a quick recap of last week's episode is actually right here. I always read these first 2 pages just in case there's anything I need to know beforehand starting these. So there is a quick summary right here. I'll go ahead and read this one out to everybody also, just in case they missed last week's episode. This will give a good, and of course I'm blocking it again. I need to maybe work on my layout a little bit. But successfully escaping a shipwreck some weeks ago, so this is weeks later, you and your unlikely ally, a sea nymph named Elysia, is what I've been calling her, took to the seas seeking news of an evil Shahir. Sha'ir? I think that's an actual Dungeons and Dragons thing, but I don't know what it is. Elysia and her sisters have long feared the growing power of this magic-using foe, and have watched helplessly as he gains power among the isolated islands of the utter south. Sailing from port to port, you hear rumor of a frightening island upon which a wicked ruin lurks among the palms. This island is the reasonable next stop on your mission to hunt down and defeat the Shahir while claiming your destiny as the chosen one of fate. So yeah, last week I fought a crab, almost died to the crab a couple times. Then I fought like a little cat, a bone cat, and that thing almost killed me. Then I fought a bone skeleton, that thing did kill me. And then I fought like the boss, and I stomped the boss. It wasn't even a contest, but yeah, it was. I level 2. I do now have. I should probably pull up my character sheet now that I'm thinking about it. That'd probably be a good idea, right? But at level 2, I now have Channel Divinity, which means I can do a bunch of really cool stuff, especially against undead. So, bring it on. Please don't, actually, because I'm still not that confident in this character. I don't know if I should have made a cleric to run solo, but here we are. You gotta make your bed, you gotta lie in it. So let's begin. Shipwrecked Part 2, Isle of the Ebon Skull. By the way, if you didn't see this cover is pretty amazing. Good food, fine drink, pleasant company, and lively music. The small inn of this island's port is a place of merriment and rest. Much needed, too. You have been at sea for over 10 days seeking a place to resupply. This chain of islands, known as the Islands of the Utter South, is thick with jungle and danger where insular people shun outsiders. But sitting here in the breezy south wind overlooking the sea at midnight, here, life is good. You and your ally, the shape-changing sea nymph Elysia, have found friendship among the locals. Your fellow patrons, mostly merrier of some, or sort of the other, or mariners of some sort or the other, are keen to hear your adventure on this tiny island of Shahir. When Elysia hears such conversations, she routinely joins in, saying, "And surely fate's chosen will lay low this tyrant threatening you good people." Then the sailors draw nearer, offering advice and fearsome tales of the evil beast said to be emerging among the neighboring islands. A good-natured but superstitious lot, it's difficult to determine who is speaking true and who is merely spinning a yarn. Make an insight check. I will do that. I think I am in roll 20. My insight is rolled a 10, but I think I'm pretty insightful. I think insight's under wisdom, right? Insight's a +3. That's going to get me up to a 13. Success. The island you seek is notorious for the powerful evils that lurk in the jungle. Have holy water ready and beware. The eyes of evil are always watching. So, oh shoot, I forgot. I gotta pull up my notepad real quick, because last time that actually came in handy. Take note, ever vigilant. So I've got that note now. So, these notes you can see kind of a little bit right there by my shoulder over here. Some way further down into the adventure, it may say, if you've got this note, you can do this thing. Heeding the sailor's words of warning, you prepare for your voyage. Your visit to the Shahir Islands was profitable. The small port town isn't the epicenter of commerce, but you can purchase any mundane adventure equipment here. Anything from Chapter 5 of the Player's Handbook. Oh, shoot. I wasn't ready to buy stuff. Do I just keep going? Okay. Um, let me go. I think I need to make this check real quick, so let me go ahead and make this check. So it says a survival or a nature check. I think this is like me shopping. Um, my survival's a +5? I'm not sure why it's that high, but I think I'll use that. I think it's because I'm a deep sea fisherman, probably. Whoa. 2 plus 5 is a 7, so that's where we're at. Alright. I don't think it's too bad. I think it's for shopping materials, but it may... Failure. The islands of the utter south are geologically similar. Largely tropical, there is plenty of food and shelter for an innovative survivalist to make use of. A good hunting knife and a decent quality backpack are more than enough to handle the most pressing survival needs. I doubt that. With mundane equipment purchased, you turn your attention to the scant amount of magical and other rare gear for sale in this local bazaar. There's a machete for 5 gold, potion of healing for 50 gold, vial of holy water for 25 gold, and a small cordial of vitality. Have you been to the store? Shoot. Let me pull up how much gold I've got. I didn't think I would actually do any shopping or anything, and I don't think this adventure like tells you how much gold you should have. So I'll just look and see if my like background that I've got gives me anything. 1 second, everybody. My character sheet's saying 15 gold, and I'm really hoping that's wrong. Oh. Deep sea fisherman. Come on, does deep sea fisherman not come with any gold? I'm just trying to find any loophole to get more than 15 gold right now because that's not even going to buy me a potion. So the deep sea fisherman is a homebrew background I picked up from D&D Beyond. You got a lot of gold from last game. I did, didn't I? Oh, you know what? Zoltar's right. I could just steal whatever I want. What are these what are these town folks gonna do to me? I'm a level 2 turtle. Turtle. Shoot, I did get a bunch of gold last game, didn't I? Why didn't I take a note of that? Probably because I didn't think I would do any shopping. Well, now you all get to see me really quick pull up the document from yesterday, or from last week. I'm trying to not really cheat, just make sure I'm getting, like, as much as I can. Because I know how rough these are, and I really want to make sure that... Shipwrecked. Alright, here it is. Just give me 20 seconds. Treasure. Oh, geez, I think I found... no, I didn't find that, actually. What all did I find? Did I find treasure last game? Man, I'm scrolling through and I'm not seeing any treasure, y'all. Okay. I'm not seeing any treasure. Oh, wait. Yeah, I am. Bolt. So the boat on it has a treasure, and it had a bolt of colored silk for 50 gold, rare spices 75 gold, common text for 10 gold, and rare text for 20 gold. So that is 80 plus 75, 155, I think. So I'm gonna add 155 to my 15, so that I've got 170. I hope all that checks out, because there's people watching. So if I've got 170, what do you all think I should buy? I want a vial of holy water for 25 gold. Because my check earlier said that that would be a good idea. Um, Potion of healing saved my butt retroactively last game. So if I get a potion of healing and a vial of holy water, I will have, that would be 75 gold. I will have 100 gold left to spend. It's saying machete for 5 gold, and I think it wants me to take that machete, so I think I should. Oh, whoops. So I'm thinking, minus 5 gold, minus 25, actually minus 50 gold, because I'm going to buy 2 vials of holy water. Minus 50 for potion, which means I've got a potion of healing, so that is a total of 105 gold, so I'll have 70 gold left, and I don't know what the cordial of vitality does. I might not want to buy that. I may want to save some gold. I don't know if there's going to be shopping next game. I didn't think there would be shopping this game. What do you all think? You know that I lean on chat to help me not die as hard in these. Yeah, I don't know if I can, like, just buy... Oh, yeah, it did say that I could buy whatever's in the, adventurer's bag. Ball bearings are always funny. I'm just scrolling through the actual 5e Adventurers kit stuff that you can buy and how much gold they cost. And I mean, like, I don't think I really need any of them. I've got rope already, of course. Yeah, I think I'm good. I'll save my 70. Yeah, I've got 70 left. Alright, I got my machete, 2 vials of holy water, and a potion of healing. Or, actually, I'm going to buy 2 potions of healing. So I'm only going to have 20 gold left. Because I think those are going to make a big difference. Alright. Sorry for spending 10 minutes shopping. I didn't expect that. Accurately record the gear you are bringing. Yeah, I've got that. Satisfied, you prepare yourself as well as possible. You head down to your small but trusty sandbook. Still never found out what that is. Elysia is already making ready to set sail. She's a superb sailor and a patient teacher. You've acquired considerable skill in handling the sandbuck, though you still have much to learn. To your surprise, Elysia opens the grate over the storage area below deck and smiles with obvious pride. While you were away, I took to purchase something that will fill your belly. Peering down into the ship's hold, you see a crate of food, a barrel of fresh water, and a few sacks of grain. The trip is short. Trip is not short, chosen one, but never fear, I will aid you as best as I can do. You might fulfill your duty to fate. With a gracious and perhaps somewhat playful bow, Elysia motions towards the tiller. You take hold as she loosens the sails, looking briefly to the stars and to your chart, and leave port and make for the open sea. Alright. Here we go. Oh, a supernatural storm. Guys, I got the music just for this. Shout out to Tabletop Audio for the music today. I hope the levels are good for you all, because for me, I can very barely hear this music, but on my phone it sounds really loud, so I want to make sure I'm not blasting everybody's ears. Alright. Supernatural storm. For 3 days you ply the waters of the far south. On the evening of the 3rd day, you note dark clouds gathering on the horizon as you sail towards the skull-marked island on your chart. The turquoise waters darken and churn as water sprays across the deck. The boards of your sandbuck creak and groan, the elegant masts bend and sway towards the yellow lantine sails flap uselessly in the whirling winds. Large raindrops splash around the deck. First they are merely a nuisance, but soon fall unrelentlessly. The island of the skull rises on the horizon. Enormous black clouds spiral above it. A purple shaft of energy rises from the island to the epicenter of the storm. Lowering the sails, you and Elysia head below decks to plan. Chosen one, I know by my craft that the storm is not of nature's will. It is a portent of great evil. These rains will not abate. There's no telling how long you'll be on that island. So take what survival gear you have. When we find a place to make land, be assured I will wait for your safe return. Go now, gather your things. I will take the tiller and bring us ashore. Ah, shit. She didn't help us last fight, so I didn't know why I thought she would help us this fight, but I was hoping. The sun sets unseen behind the dark clouds, and a starless night follows. Elysia masterfully searches the shoreline for a safe place to make landfall. Occasionally, she transforms into a mermaid, and scans the area for the undersea dangers before boarding to pilot the vessel. In the hours that follow, she finds a suitable beach. From what you gather from your approach, the island is of significant size, but has no port or buildings other than along the shore. Briefly, you and Elysia consider your options: a night landing or a day landing. You opt for one more night of being tossed in the storm. Oh, we do. Okay. At dawn, you'll head on a small rowboat and begin your trek into the jungle. At sunrise, Elysia helps pack your gear and set the rowboat safely into the churning sea. I will keep a lantern lit by the night to help you find the ship. Oh, she was shouting that. That was a nice whispery shout. May the Lord Giver bless you. May your fate be fulfilled. With these words, you board the small vessel and row towards shore. You pull the rowboat high onto the beach, then gather your gear. The rain falls so heavily it veils the entire island as though in a mist. You notice that the entire island feels cold, the sand, the rain, the air. It's as though some vital life force permeating the world has been torn from reality. Pushing into the jungle, you begin your search. The terrain is extremely difficult to traverse. Fallen branches, toppled trees, dense undergrowth, thick vines. There are times the growth is so dense you can't see the ground even a few feet ahead. Survival check. Roll with an advantage if you've got a machete. Heck yeah, that's worth it for that 5 gold. Well, maybe, we'll see. 13 and a dirty 20. I'm hoping that passes. It was a 13, yes, so they both passed. Success. A dread sense grips you. An instinct honed through adventuring, you can almost sense danger. Before taking another step, you inspect the jungle floor and it looks strangely unstable. Lifting a dead branch from the ground, you poke the land ahead, discovering a quicksand pit. Ha! Acknowledging the danger, you find a long branch on the ground and use it to test the way ahead while walking forward. This slows your progress, but ensures you won't be swallowed up by the earth before achieving your goal. That would be funny if I rolled bad right there, and the failure just says like, oh, you die, game over. That would suck. But I don't want to jinx it. I don't really have any... Yeah, you got some wood around, so I can knock on wood. This one's doing a lot better than the last one so far. I think by the last one I was already fighting the crab and just getting destroyed. So we're skipping sinking and we're going to nightfall. Trekking inland and uphill, you've made it past the first day. It appears no one knows you've arrived. There's an eerie lack of wildlife on the island, only the fetid plant growth. You've not felt an insect sting, nor heard the howl of a beast, or a song of a bird. The island feels hostile to living creatures. With the sinking sun, you set up camp in the pouring rain. You find a small patch of dry ground just beneath a small rocky outcropping. The dry patch is large enough for a fire, but too small to keep you dry. It is going to be a tough night. That's alright. Yeah, that crab sucked. I did not like that at all. Another survival check. If you brought a tent. Oh, that would have been smart, everybody. I could have brought a tent. But no, I didn't. I just go with my shell. Shouldn't that be a tent? I passed it anyway. Okay, cool. Success. Summoning up your considerable survivalist lore, aka going into my turtle shell. You're able to make a camp that allows for a full, long rest. Didn't really need that. You wake up the next morning feeling fully ready to press on if you have a level of exhaustion. Huh. I don't know what could have given me a level of exhaustion. Also, I'm realizing my shirt's slowly turning. Oh. I don't have my light pointing at the right spot. That's okay. I'll just have a semi-invisible shirt. So cool. I never got that level of exhaustion, so I must be doing pretty good. Tiny rivulets of rainwater race through the fern-covered jungle floor. After many hours of hard trekking, you come to a rocking clearing that provides a narrow view of the churning gray waters of the sea. Just as you start to turn from the view, you catch sight of something in your peripheral view. Your instinct tells you to examine the stone and surrounding flora to determine if you saw anything, or if it was merely a flash of lightning playing tricks on your senses. Perception or investigation. Or you can cast Detect Magic. I don't have Detect Magic. So, perception or investigation. What do I have the best of? I need to, I might bring my character sheet over here. Over this way. Because I keep losing it. My perception is +3, not bad. Investigation is +0, so I will use my perception. So +3. 6. I think I jinxed it, everybody. That is my bad. Failure. Rummaging through the ferns during the storm is a joyless task. Brushing aside dead leaves and fallen branches, you're surprised to see a coin. Examining it closely, it depicts a monarch from an age and culture you can't place. One thing that you do know is it's platinum. You decide to look around before continuing. I'm really scared because this was the failure. Oh, roll a 1d100. $86. I don't know if high is going to be good or bad. 81 to 95. Wedged inside a small fissure in the stone, you find a chipped gem of brightness. Heck yeah! I just peeked over on this side, on the success side, and I think you just get everything instead of just rolling. But I will take it. For those of you that watched the last stream, I got tore up for a little bit because I could not see in darkness. Onward. Guys, we've made it pretty far and there hasn't been a fight yet. And I like that because the fights are tearing me up. This unexpected treasure reinvigorates your spirit. Wiping the rain from your brow, you continue your trek. After another A tiring hour of travel, the jungle thins. A stone structure dominates an open square on the hilltop. The sun is setting as you look at the complex. A 20-foot tall, sturdy wall surrounds what appears to be a domed structure. Eerie green torches flare in the view as the last of the sun's wan, wane rays vanish. Aside from the stone and the green torches, there's little else to see. As always, the island is unnaturally silent. The rain falling on paved stones can be heard as the dark clouds thicken. Peals of thunder and lightning rend the sky, casting the structure in flashes of strange, otherworldly contrast. There's nothing less to do but approach, although there appears to be no guards. You opt for stealth nonetheless. Oh, a stealth check. That's not good. I'm not super stealthy, I don't think. My stealth's a +2, and I'm not sure why. Oh, it's a slow one. It's a slow one. 14. Is that a success? That is a success. Wow. I was sneaky. After a burst of lightning, you decide to move stealthily along across the open ground to the white wall. The wall is too slick to climb without appropriate equipment. If you have climbing gear... Guys, okay. Alright. I swear, when I was looking at the gear, the shopping gear for like the 5e adventuring gear, I saw a grappling hook and it was only like 2 gold. And I thought that would be fun to buy. And then I thought there's no way in hell that this adventure is going to need me to have a grappling hook. So I didn't buy it. And now, wouldn't you know it, this thing's needing a grappling hook. I know it probably sounds BS that I considered a grappling hook, but no, I really looked at it, and grappling hook always draws my eyes. I've always wanted a grappling hook. Always loved grappling hooks. And I thought, dang, that would be funny to buy. But there's no way I'm gonna need it in this adventure. So unfortunately, the wall's too slick to climb, and so I can't go to quiet climb. So I gotta go to quiet walk. So this would be if I had the grappling hook. So instead, I have to do the walk. Quiet walk right here. I just noticed that it says combat tile, so that sucks. Sorry. Oh, alright. Slipping through the shadows, you enter the main square of the complex. Across from where you're standing, you see an archway leading into a domed structure. A dim swirl of purple energy rising from the center of the dome. 6 green torches burn along the walkway surrounding the tiled square, and 2 torches illuminate eerie obelisk flanking the building. A white flash of sheet lightning illuminates the entire area, save for one unnerving patch of shadow. It is certain the shadow is not of this world. It swirls in place, standing guard before the distant archway. Due to your careful approach, this otherworldly sentry has not been alerted to my presence. So I take a note. Shadow Stalker. I stalked the shadow with my turtle body. And go to Combat Tile 2. Combat Tile 2. Okay. I think I've got... is this up? Is this the same one? No, this looks a little bit different than the one I've got on Roll20. So let me see if I can get the right one pulled up. Yes, those match. Alright, everybody. Looks like we're doing a fight. So I will be... let me get my... Oh, I found a turtle. I'm just gonna put this little turtle right here. Boop, 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 boop. So I'm supposed to be about right here. I like picturing me as just a literal Galapagos fucking turtle. And I searched for shadow to try to find like a shadow monster. I'll make this the spooky monster that I'm gonna kill. That little skull right there. All right, let's see what's happening. Special. If you had the Shadow Stalker written in your journal, I do. And I succeeded on the stealth check. I did. I can surprise a shadow. Holy hell. That is very good news. So cool. So I'll get a round of surprise round. That's very good. Shadow will do everything in its power to keep me from accessing the archway it has been tasked to guard. Once it becomes aware of you, it will attack, following you until you are no longer within or adjacent to the complex. Environment. The square outside the archway is lit by torches. The rain gathering on the stone floor makes the entire square difficult terrain. Okay. Shadow. So we just gotta fight this thing. I'll go ahead and roll initiative first for us both. As always, I will do my initiative first. That is an 18 plus my initiative is a +2. That is a dirty 20. Very good. And it is going to go second. So I'm going to get my surprise round and then my regular round and then its turn. So, fingers crossed, I may be able to just kill this thing. One thing I am looking up real quick is if you've got surprise. If you're surprised, you can't move or take an action in the first round of combat, and you can't take a reaction. Okay, so I don't have like any kind of advantage or anything on him. All right, cool. All right. So everybody, just remind y'all what I've got. I wish, you know what? By the next one, I want to have the, it's called the D&D Beyond plugin for Twitch on, and that way it puts a little button on your all's screen that you can tap on, and it like will pull up a little mini window of my character sheet. And I want to do that so you guys can all see what I've got and help me out better. But yeah, I got like a warhammer. I've got a crossbow. I've got guiding bolt, inflict wounds. I now have. I've got cure wounds, healing touch or healing word. I got that reaction I can use, Wrath of the Storm, channel divinity now. One of my channel divinities is I can do max lightning or thunder damage. And then my cantrips are Sacred Flame and Ward of Radiance, or like my damaging one. And I've got light, which now sucks because I got a gem of brightness. But I don't know if I really want to use first level spell slots on this thing since I've got advantage and stuff for now. So I think I might do everybody's favorite and do Sacred Flame. So let me try that out. So it's got to make a dex save, and it's got a +2 dex save. So I'm going to just do a little hot feet. And this is its dex save. Well, poop. I guess that makes sense, because I guess the shadow is pretty hard hit. Let me look at this thing's stat block real quick, by the way. Vulnerability is to radiant damage, though. Ooh, didn't even know that, so that would have been really good if I would have hit the thing. Alright. Okay. Alright. So, I see it flit away from my Sacred Flame, and I'm going to try a second time. Guiding Bolt would be a good idea. And it would really, really hurt this thing. But I've only got 3 first level spell slots. I'm gonna try one more Sacred Flame and see what happens. Here it goes. Rolled a 10. Haha. So it is going to take, I think it's just a D8 flat. I don't think I get any modifiers. No, I just roll a D8. So I'll roll 2 D8s. Instead of rolling 1 D8 and doubling it, I like doing 2 D8s since it's vulnerable to it. 9. 9 points of damage. Whoa, that would have been a lot more damage if I would have just taken that 7 and doubled it. Ooh. That definitely hurts this thing. Because it just went from 16 HP down to 7 HP. Yes. But it's now its turn. Ooh. I mean, it's only got one attack. Strength drain. Oh no, that's a lot of damage. Ooh. Oh no. Alright, +4 to hit. We really don't want this thing to hit me. Oh my goodness, I had a 19 AC. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. So 2d6 plus 2. Oh god, if this turn... Ouch! 11 points of damage. Oh no. Oh no, I've only got 7 HP. Holy cow. Not to mention now that also if my strength is reduced by 2. But it only lasts until I finish a short rest. Okay. Yeah, good thing I got healing potions and I can take short rest whenever I want for the adventure. So pretty much after every fight I can take a short rest. So that can get that strength gone. But now do I drink a potion? Do I try to kill it? Do I drink a potion? Or do I try to kill it? What do y'all think? I've got 2 healing potions, like regular healing potions. So the question is, if I felt good about my roll, I think I could kill it in one turn, and that way I could then just take a short rest and heal up. But if I mess up and don't kill it, and then it does good and does kill me, that would suck. I don't want to die in back-to-back streams. Yeah, I need some health. I think I'm gonna need to use one of these healing potions. Dang. Alright. I'm taking a note so I don't forget that. Healing potion. I think it's 2d4 plus 2. 5e healing potion. 2d4 plus 2. I will go ahead and roll for that. 9. Whoa, that's not bad at all. I'm almost tapped off. Okay. But, oh, do I have any bonus actions? I don't really have any bonus actions I want to use. Oh, I should have used my reaction to fucking zap it again. Oh, okay. I'm gonna let it go again. And I think this one's gonna miss me. Yeah, I mean, to me, it makes sense that a potion is just a bonus action, because I mean, how you know what I mean? Like, how long does it take to just pop that in your mouth real quick, just down it? But um, we'll try this. We'll try this. It's its turn again, and it is going to probably fucking destroy me. My armor class is 19, so keep an eye on those. I always my video is backwards from my thing, so yeah. Here it goes.
Oh my goodness!
No. Oh. Oh. No. Hey, Sabai, I do have donation set up regular also. The one thing was the image on the screen got a little bit muddy. Um, but watch. So this is what it was before. If you look right over to the right side of the screen where it has all the bit information, um, this was what it looked like, and I thought it was a little bit muddy. And then also we've got a goal, a donation goal, but we really weren't seeing any donations come through. We were only seeing bits. So I ended up taking that off just to clear the screen up a little bit, but I'll leave it up like that for now, just to help me out any way I can, because I'm gonna need it, because this thing just did. Now, okay, now 1 second. I have got, just so everybody's all in the loop, I have got 16 HP left, right? I have 16 HP. This thing does 2d6 plus 2. Okay, so that cannot kill me. That cannot kill me. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the 2d6 plus 2. Guys, I'm not liking it. Back down to 7 HP again. But this time, I am going to remember, and I'm going to make that thing do a dex save. As it comes up and touches me, it's going to hopefully get a shock of electricity go down its body if it fails on a DC 13 saving throw. Ha ha ha! So that is a 2d8 lightning damage. 8 points of damage. How much HP did it have? It had 7. Yes! So as soon as it touches me, that bolt of lightning goes right up its shadowy arms and fingers. Zaps it out of existence. Get out of here, scary spooky skull. Okay, I guess it's not too bad. It only cost me one of my health potions. And one of my reaction. I can only do that 3 times. A long rest. So I can't do that only on long rest. Okay. Alright, so I defeated it. Let me go ahead and read Archway. With your final attack, a peal of thunder sheds the air, reverberating among the walls and the archways of the stone complex. The shadow dissipates as the lightning washes the square in a brief burst. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. You are now alone, standing before the archway. The stonework is old. Cracks throughout the finely carved stone are a testament to its age. Drawing nearer to the entrance, you feel an aura of cold emanating from the ancient structure. The entrance is not welcoming, yet anything is better than standing in this accursed rain. Looking around, you note this domed building has a purple crystalline window at its apogee, and directly beneath it is another crystal of the same shape and hue. Issuing upward from a chamber below, a sickly purple wave of energy rises into the storm-cursed sky. Okay. So, one thing I was gonna say about about these adventures is, um, the other ones I've ran, it seems like they have a lot more of a choice between doing, like which path you want to take and things like that. And this one, I like it. I still like these ones a lot. But it seems like it's mostly like, all right, it's time for this check, and if it's succeed or fail. But there hasn't been a ton of choices. I can think of like maybe two so far. But so that's why I'm very glad that it did come up with this choice right here. Do you wish to touch the purple beam? Before I want to touch the purple beam, I'm going to go in my shell and just chill for like 30 minutes and take a little short rest real quick. Um. Oh, did that actually roll in roll 20? Heck yeah, it did. That's another thing I forgot to do last game. I forgot when you roll your hit dice, you get to add your constitution also. So that was a 7. So that got me 7 more HP. I think I can go ahead and roll another one. For 5, I am topped off. Okay. Ooh. Now, guys, everybody, do I touch it? Do I touch the purple beam? I will leave that all up to you guys. Because if I die from touching it, God, Danny. I think it's like issuing upward from a chamber below a sickly purple wave of energy. So it's like a beam of light, beam of energy. Yeah, I know. I think I gotta touch it. I would hate myself if I didn't. It's really hard when you're playing these to not read both options, but I really try not to. Yeah, I know. I saw the sickly energy too, and that's the only thing. That's the only thing that does sound bad. But I'm a curious turtle. I'm gonna touch it. You are drawn to the strange energy. You're reaching out, you touch it, and for a moment your flesh seems to fade and your bones stand out as black shadows. You must succeed a 15 Constitution saving throw. Oh man, why did I touch the sickly beam? You were right. Tanya. You were indeed right. Constitution saving throw. I got a +1, so here we go. Oh, what is that? That looks good. I can only see it on my little 16. Oh, yes. I saved. To the northeast, you see a spot. So nothing good happened. Oh, okay. I usually I usually don't like reading the other options. Like in the shopping thing, I really wanted to read what would have happened if I would have rolled a really good survival check. Like I wanted to see like what happened for the what's it called? Like if it like gave me like all the ideas of what to do or whatever. But I didn't. But this one I did. And it says, you sense the undiluted evil in this purple beam. Nothing would compel you to touch it. Okay. So I did touch it, and it was bad. But my turtle muscles just fucking shook it off. To the northeast, you see a spiral staircase leading down. To the southwest, you see an elaborately carved seal containing 3 concentric rings covered in ideograms. Curious, you inspect the seal. Alien symbols dance among the stone, forming a complex pattern. Given time, you feel there's a good chance you'd make some more sense of these. The seal, 10 feet in diameter, has a lip about an inch high. A handle is carved into the stone. Your best guess is that this is some form of ingress to the chamber below. Can you discern the ideogram's secrets? Investigation check. Let's see. Oh, dang! So, for some reason, the alert didn't go off. I'm gonna real quick just hop over to Streamlabs and make sure that that alert's working right. But I do see a $50 increase in our goal right there, which is pretty amazing. Let me pause for just 1 second, or is that 5 or 50? That can't be 50, right? Let me see. Let me do a test donation. Oh yeah, that did not work. Why did that not work? Because let me do another test donation. Okay, why is the sound? Can you guys hear it? For some reason the sound's not going on. But it should have at least popped up on the video.
Sunshine asshole.
And that's what it's supposed to say. But, alright, I turned it up. Hopefully that works. Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't know if, yeah, I don't know why that says 50. I looked on Streamlabs and it said 5, and that's what I thought. And I was wondering, I was like, that's not right. Why does it say 5 here, 50 there? $5 is massive. Thank you so much. That really is. Now the question is, are you going to give me advantage or disadvantage? You wrote advantage. Thank you very much. I think one disadvantage would kill me in this game. All right. So now it's time for an investigation check. I've got a +0. So I got a 2. 2, failure. There's clearly a pattern of lines and 3 repeating symbols, but they seem to have no inherent meaning. Perhaps someone with a deeper knowledge of the arcane or the profane divine could make sense of this, but at present the meaning eludes you. All right. So yeah, I can't read that. I'm not gonna read that. If you can attempt to open the seal, or you can attempt to. Oh, okay. Here's another choice, everybody. Do I want to go down the staircase, or do I want to try to open the seal? If I don't know anything about the symbols in the seal, I don't know if I would try to do that. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe just do the staircase. I'm sure the seal is probably like, again, I'm trying not to read it because I'm sure like the success would like spoil something for me. So I'm just trying to think. The staircase is probably the safer bet. The opening the seal is probably a high risk versus reward kind of situation. I don't know if I'm really in the position for the... Yeah, okay. Yep, alright. I got 3 for staircase. Let me do the staircase. Winding descent. Right here. Winding descent. The winding staircase is narrow and steep, creating a sense of claustrophobia. The further you descend, the more uncomfortable you feel. You're unsure if your concern is warranted or whether it's spawned by the architecture of the staircase itself. Something about this passage feels dangerous. As you near the bottom of the staircase, you scan the area to assess for danger. Perception check. I'm guessing that there is danger. Ooh, Ooh, dirty 20. I see it all. Near the bottom of the staircase, you see a fist-sized hole in the wall. You immediately sense a trap. Glancing down, you notice the final step is raised at an unusual angle. Few would have seen such a trigger, but you are among the elite. Hell yeah, I am. You carefully step over the trigger trap. Make sure to avoid it on your way out and move deeper into the structure. Good job, everybody. What was that I just came from? I had to go to the chamber, right? Yeah, go to the chamber. Okay. Ooh, this seems like a bad one. Maybe not. The chamber. The room is dimly illuminated by sparks of purple energy. I'm not touching it. Pulsating through the channels carved into the floor covered in thick, transparent crystal. These channels originate from behind one of the 3 doors and terminate somewhere behind a great door. You notice a 4th channel originating from behind the great door. But the energy flowing here is more intense. A purple current sparks within a thick black tendril of swirling energy. In this 4th channel, black and purple energy pulses directly to the center of the room and is directed upward through a crystal lens. This must be the source of the eerie beacon at the center of the storm. 3 of the doors have a single ideograph carved upon them. On the 4th door, the 3 different ideographs are represented. You recognize these symbols from the seal in the room above. You determine these eerie conduits are powered by some malign force behind the doors. This must be the heart of the Shahir's power. You hear the storm roaring above. If you are able to survive the coming battles, you know you must rest. Though this chamber thurns with macabre energy, it is the only dry place on the island. As you lie down, you notice chilling stone carvings of various undead creatures lining the wall. Such images do not ease your slumber, laying down as though in a tomb, you prepare for an unnerving but necessary long rest. Alright, mixed feelings here. I've got mixed feelings. I like that I get a long rest. But I am now mad that I have not used any spell slots. Alright. But it tells me to take a long rest, so I will. I'm not going to argue. Okay. I'm like glad I get a long rest, but I'm more worried that now I'm not gonna get another long rest, and it sounds like I'm going to have to fight 3 different. I think I've got a map for this. So when I set up the Roll20, I had to set up all the maps in advance so that they are formatted correctly on the screen and kind of like cropped right. So I do have to see all the maps in advance. Oh no, I don't have it. So yeah, I don't think I ever saw this one. I think I may have supposed to have been on that one. But so now that I've taken my long rest, everybody, I think now we're gonna come down to a choice. Because there's 4 different doors. And I know that there's different maps for a bunch of different rooms, because I've seen them. You rise some hours later feeling refreshed. The room remains dimly lit and foreboding, and the storm continues to rage. Packing away your gear, you prepare for whatever dangers lie ahead. Examining each of the doors, you see that on the 3 doors, with only one ideogram, there's a cube carved of stone with the same ideogram upon it. To access the cubes, you must open the door. Inspecting the 4th door, you see 3 indentations with the matching ideograms carved within them. It is clear there's a relationship between the 3 cubes and the 3 indentations. All 4 doors can be opened by turning a circular wheel carved within the stone doors. You open these doors in any order. Even the great door would open if you wished it. You are left with only one question: which door to open first? Should I? So I've got bone door, flesh door, shadow door, and then the final door is the now or never door. I don't think I want to do the last door yet, because I think if I go in the last door without doing it at least some of the other ones, I will probably get hurt very, very badly. So maybe I'll roll a 1d3. Okay, so I'll go bone, flesh, shadow. I am secretly hoping for shadow first also. Shadow! There you go, Tanya. We are going shadow door first. Turning the stone wheel, the shadow marked cube falls into your hand. Chill air rushes from behind the stone door as it sinks into the ground. Within the chamber, you see a whirlwind of impenetrable darkness swirling above a crystalline lens glowing with the same eerie black and purple energy of the conduits. This creature, the essence of shadow, flies forward to attack. Shoot. Alright, so these are the maps I was talking about. So I have got to go to this one. Yes, those match. Let me add in my turtle. I'm just going to use the same little spooky skull. My same badass turtle. Yeah, I kind of want to guiding bolt this one. Okay. The room has dim light from energy conduits in the floor. If you enter the purple beam at the center of the main chamber, you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. I will not be doing that after I touch the other bad purple energy. So other than that, it's just a regular fight. So I will roll my initiative first. $15, not too bad. Shadow also gets a +2, so really hoping I go first here. Oh no! Alright. What can this thing do? I think it's kind of the same thing. I do see that it has a ranged attack. Melee weapon attack, +4 to hit. Ranged weapon attack, +4 to hit. So I think if it's got a range attack and a melee attack, it would probably stay where it is and just do the range attack, the Shadow Drain Storm. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna make an attack roll on me. I've got a 19 armor class and I've been hit every single time tonight. Yes, I did give myself the, yes, Sabai, you could, do a, like a bad guy disadvantage. I'm gonna have it do the range attack, which is a +4 to hit. Now, guys, I've got a 19. It should be very good. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It rolled a 2 plus a 4. I get the hell out of those shadowy whatever the hells. Scooch on over my way. And then, in return, drum roll please, guiding bolt. What is my guiding bolt plus? I don't think it went up last level. No, my stats didn't go up or anything. So Guiding Bolt is a big old +5. I'm gonna click it. I'm gonna click it. Guys. Oh, so worth it. It killed it in one shot without even needing the vulnerability to radiant damage. Yeah, because it only had 12 HP. I did 15. Technically, I did 30 because it's vulnerable to radiant. Wow. Blasted the hell out of that. Well worth a spell slot. Well worth it. Yes. Yes. Didn't hit me. I killed it in one shot. If victorious, take note Shadow Key. Oh, cool. See, I bet... Like, I could go into the boss fight now, but if I don't have these notes, I bet it's going to be just harder and harder and harder. If this is the first key you collected, go to down 1. Oh. This is the first key I collected. Down 1. If you have not yet gained the Bone Cube and wish to acquire it, go to Combat Tile 3A. If you have not yet gained the Flesh Cube and wish to acquire it, go to Tile 3B. If you have not... I did gain the Shadow. If you are satisfied with one cube and wish to open the Great Door, read on. Oh, everybody. So here's the risk and reward I'm thinking. Yeah is thinking that I can go to the last room, and I bet it is going to be harder the less cubes I've got. But at the same time, the more spell slots and stuff I'm going to have. So that's where I'm weighing my options. Do I try to get more stuff? Do I try to get more cubes? Or do I just go for it? Get all the cubes, take a long rest before the Great Door. I like that. I don't think there'd be a reason why not. Like, I don't think I could not take a rest here. I might not do a long rest. I could probably do a long rest. Yeah, why not? I could just hang out for a couple hours. I don't think I've got like anything super pressing. I don't think I have to like make it back home in time for like American Idol or anything. All right. So we'll go Bone. We'll go Bone Cube. If you have not yet gained the Bone Cube, go to 3A. Tile 3A. Let me make sure I got this one pulled up. 3A is going to the left. And it's got... I'm not even going to put the minis down. I mean, we're going to be right over here fighting this thing. Just so everybody knows. Alright, 3A, the Bone Door. Tiana, I had to allow you to curse on that. The essence of bone attacks until destroyed. This room has dim light. If you enter the purple beam... Alright, so it's just me fighting. An essence of bone. Only has a 10 armor class. I think I can do this. I think I can do it. I really do. I'm going to roll my initiative first. That's not great. And it's got a +2 also, so I'm thinking it's going to be above mine. Yeah, it's above mine. Shoot. So it goes first. I never liked that. Alright, well, can we either do Bone Slam or Bone Shards? Again, it's further away from me, so I think it would do Bone Shards, which I guess just like shoots a bunch of slivers of bones at me. So +4 to hit. 1d20 +4. Alright. Guys, I'm doing a lot better this time. I'm getting a lot luckier this time. I don't think I'm doing any better than part 1, but I'm getting luckier than part 1. Because I just turn and these things all just bounce right off my big beefy turtle shell. But now it's my turn. So, again, weighing the pros and cons, I know that... And yeah, it's because there's no fucking crabs. Yet. The big boss is going to be a big crab now that we said that, though. So, I know that after fighting that skeleton kitty cat, that, I hit it with my warhammer, bludgeoning damage did tons of bonus damage. So, everybody, do I do Sacred Flame? Do I do my battle hammer? Just shatter the bones with a hammer. That's kind of what I'm liking. I like that idea of just... I think it's very satisfying hitting skeletons with a hammer. I've never done it. Adam's never done that. I've never hit a skeleton with a hammer. I like the idea of it, though. In Dungeons and Dragons, not in real life. So I think I'm gonna hit it with my hammer. I'm gonna try to hit it with my hammer. It's only a +2. Let's try it. No. This thing is not very armored. It's only got... Hey, wait. I have got an advantage from Sabai. Sabai, would you like me to use my advantage on that attack? I only need to beat a 10. I think I can do it with this hammer. Yes, I want to. Yes, I'm gonna try it. I really hope it works. Yeah. Yes. I mean, I got too many screens up. It's hard to find anything. Has 13 HP. So that is 5 doubled for 10. So this thing now, it's just little tiny baby bones. Not actually bones of babies, but like little tiny bones. But it's still got bones left, and it's still gonna try to shoot me with its bone shards. Okay. Oh, what is that? Whoa. Yeah, these things are doing bad. That actually should have been a +4 instead of +2, but either way, that would have been an 8. Nowhere near my armor class. So back to me. Do I roll to finish it off? I think so. I really want to smoosh this thing with my hammer. So I'm going to try to smoosh it with my hammer. I need to get a 10 or above. 12's above. Now, on this damage, if I at least get a 2, it will die. Not by much. But the 2 times 2, 4, and it only had 3 HP. So it's not a very well aimed hit or very strong hit. But it gets the job done. It smashes it up real good. Guys, now we've got Bone Key. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and grab all the keys. A little dead is dead enough. I like that, and I agree. 2 down. Now in possession of 2 cubes, you prepare yourself to face the source of evil emanating from this island. When you feel fully prepared to continue, you place your cubes. Wait. No, 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 no. That says read on. Okay, I'm not ready yet. I want to do flesh. Ew, flesh cube sounds gross, though. I'm picturing like a big cube of hamburger. Alright, let's go get this hamburger. Same thing. I'm not even going to switch the map on this. All it changes is this ball's pointing down instead of to the left. All the same stuff. Ooh, this thing has a lot more HP, though. Oh, damn. I think this is going to be the hardest one yet. The armor class is really low, which I like, but the HP is high and it's not vulnerable to anything. And it's got undead fortitude. Ooh. And it's got something called flesh slam, but it's got less to hit and less damage than the others. We could do this. We could do this, everybody. Alright. Let's roll initiative. Mine is going to be... Ooh. Haha. Its dex is -2. If it beats me, I will eat my shoe. Oh no, my initiative's 10. I thought it said 20. Oh no. It really might beat me now. I'm gonna have to eat my shoe now. Oh god. And I like that shoe. It actually beat me. Alright, alright, alright. So what is that? Inflict wounds? Oh yeah. It's good on... Yeah, it only has poison stuff. It's its turn. I'll have this one actually run up to me. Because I think that's cooler fighting this like zombie thing than it like shooting weird flesh spikes at me. And that sounds weird. So +3. Guys, do I still have all my spell slots? No, I used one for guiding bolt. Oh no! I got a nat 20! Ooh! That's not good. Ouch. 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 Oh shoot. It's gonna be 2d6 + 1. Oh, 8 points of damage. My turtle body. I thought there was no way this thing was gonna hit me. So there's two different ways to donate. I forget how you give bits to people. I don't watch a lot of Twitch, if I'm being honest. I know there's a button down, like, if you're on the PC, you can look down at the bottom, and there's a donate. On the phone, I'm not sure how to do it on a phone. But yes, on PC, you can just kind of like scroll down, there's a donate button, and somehow you can also give bits, and God, I don't know how to give people bits either. I really don't. I don't watch a lot of Twitch. But it's alright, I guess I'll just take that hit. I'll take it. But we're okay. What do you guys think I should retaliate with? I think I am going to chill and take a long rest in this room. The adventure says I can take long rest whenever the hell I want, so... I think I will use a spell slot on this one, especially since it just did so much damage to me. I like Guiding Bolt. See... I think Inflict Wounds does a little bit more damage per average, but Gliding Bolt then makes the next turn I have advantage on attacks, which is cool. So it's kind of a give or take. If I think I'm going to kill this thing... Inflict Wounds could kill this thing in one hit, 3d10. It only has 18 HP. So it wouldn't be hard to do inflict wounds. Alright, I'll do inflict wounds. I'll try to do inflict wounds. It's a +5 to hit. It's only got an 8 armor class, everybody. I have to roll just a 3 or above to hit with this. Yes! Oh, 12 damage. Is that 12? That is 12 damage. 12 necrotic. So I just, as it's coming up to me, grab its face and just melt some more of its nasty flesh, Wendy's hamburger meat away. It's got 18 HP. It looks like 13. I'm using my mouse on my OBS screen, like you can see my mouse. I think you can see my mouse if I do this. Yeah. So that looks like 13, but it's actually 18. Just so everybody knows. Yeah, it's 18 HP. No, I mean it does look like 13. So it's got 6 left, which isn't that bad. But shoot. It's its turn now though. If it hits me, it's gonna be rough. I got the command typed out, I'm ready, but I'm really scared that this is gonna hit me. Okay. Here we go, team. Here we go, team. It only got a 10. I like that. So again, anytime anybody misses against me, I just picture myself just turning around and then just like slapping at my shell. So now, all I need to do is 5 points of damage. So, guiding. Okay. Yes, please. I am actually going to do a guiding bolt. Only because guiding bolt has 4d6 and this thing only has 5 HP. So unless I roll all of them as ones, it will give me the greater chance of not rolling 5 if I hit. Yeah. Okay. So I got a +5. All I need to do is roll above a 3. I need an 8. Oh, 18 points of damage. That would have killed it. That would have killed it last time. Oh. Yes. Guys, I really almost didn't come down and get these keys. I really thought that. I really wasn't sure if it was...
Sunshine asshole.
Hey, I heard it. Did you all hear that? Sabai donated $5. I'm really curious why that donation goal says it's at 50. I think I might have messed it up. But thank you, Sabai. That's going to help me in this boss fight that we're about to go to. Well, I'm going to take a long rest. I'm going to go ahead and after I kill this thing and collect its flesh cube, which still sounds gross, I am going to do a long rest. And now, 3 down. Now in possession of all 3 cubes, you prepare yourself to face the source of the evil emanating from this island. When you feel fully prepared to continue, I do now that I took a long rest, you place all 3 cubes into their corresponding slots. The 3 conduits leading into the chamber cease pulsating with this otherworldly energy. However, the dense cord of black energy continues to throb from behind the great door. It is time you destroyed the source of evil haunting the island. I will change this map, because this one, I don't know, looks a little different. I guess it's going up instead of down. Oh, and it's got a big skull on the top. Okay. Ooh, okay, let's read this stuff. This is an undead essence. This room has dim light. A large ebon skull dominates the room. The amorphous undead essence begins combat flowing around and through the skull. The skull does not obscure or provide cover for the undead essence. Okay. Am I on the wrong map, or is this showing the wrong map? I think this is showing the... Oh, no, it's got a big red dot on it. That's why. Oh, yeah, yeah. If it hazard, if you enter the purple beam, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, and I've got the Gem of Brightness, so we've got light in here. Oh, I do see it's vulnerable to radiant damage. Armor class is only 10. I like that. But it says HP varies. Oh. Guys, look at that. Look at that, right? Can you see? I'm leaning the wrong way. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see this. Look, if you've got 3 keys, this thing only has 8 health. Yeah. And it's only got 10 HP, or 10 armor class. Alright, I am seeing that its damage is pretty high. Just well, Streamlabs tab, you know. Oh yeah, subscriptions to the channel. By the way, if it's trying to make you subscribe to the channel, yeah, you don't need to do that. But I will say real quick before we get into this final boss fight that I don't know if any of you know this, but if you do have Amazon Prime, it comes with a free Twitch subscription every single month. It makes you subscribe to Streamlabs Pro. I don't even have Streamlabs Pro, and I use Streamlabs for like my stuff. So definitely don't do that because I don't know exactly what that gets you. I mean, it might get you some cool stuff. I don't know. But as far as subscribing to this channel, Amazon Prime offers a free Twitch subscribe every single month for free if you're a Prime member. So if you've got Amazon Prime at all, it's kind of annoying because you have to manually do it every single month. So like if you wanted to use your Amazon free subscribe for this channel, you could do it, and then like in 1 month you'd have to come back and do it again, and then do it again. It doesn't cost you all anything. It does kick back a couple bucks our way. And then also, not only that, when you do that, you get subscribed to this channel. So you get a bunch of really cool stuff. Like, I don't think you get ads. Anytime you're watching our channel, you'll never see any ads before or after or whatever. You also unlock our emojis that we can add. And the more subscribers we have, the more emojis that we can add to our channel. So like, right now we've only got 3 emojis added to our channel, but once we hit like 10, 15 subscribers, something like that, we can add more and more emojis. But that's something not a lot of people know, is that Amazon Prime, you get a free one, because it's kind of like, look, hey, subscribed. Tanya subscribed. Tanya, I hope that was your free Amazon Prime subscription. But thank you so much. I really want to add more cool emojis to our channel, so I want to get some more subscribers. But guys, we're about to like tear this thing up. Let's roll some initiative and see who's going to go first, because this thing does do a lot of damage. Roll 1d20 plus 2. This is my initiative. I'm about to one-shot this thing. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. Pun fully intended. This thing has a +0 to its deck, so it's actually impossible for it to beat me in initiative. Alright. Alright, everybody. What am I gonna do to this big floating skull? Guiding bolt. I mean, should I just try to? Yeah. So by disadvantages carry over. I'm gonna write that down on my notepad. Got that written down. Because I can make it at least 2 rounds of combat with this thing. So if I don't hit it this turn, I don't think it's the end of the world. So I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot it and try to shoot it with my guiding bolt. See what happens. I only have to beat a 10, so I have to roll a 5 or above. I think I can do that. Oh, that looks like it's in double digits right there. 18. Savai, thank you for subscribing. Guys, let me make sure I didn't read anything wrong, but I think I just one-shot that thing again. I mean, it only has 8 even if I had no keys, everybody, that would have one-shot it. That would have, because he's vulnerable to Radiant. Even if it had 22 HP, and I just did 18. Oh no, I wouldn't have one-shot it if I had no keys. But it would have been close. 22 times 2 would have been 44, and I only did 36. So it would have been very close. But even so, with it only having 8 HP, I think you're right, Sabai. Yeah, that's with with the Radiant vulnerability and me doing 18 damage, I would have done 36 damage. Oh wait, no, you're right. Why was I doubling its HP? I don't know why I was doubling its HP. It only had 22 health. So yeah, I would have done 36. So even with no keys, I would have killed it in one shot. I think you're right. I think Cleric was the way to go for this adventure. I actually did get really lucky with being Cleric because there were so many things that were vulnerable to Radiant damage tonight. And that really helped me out because all of my damage is Radiant. Look at this. If I was anything else, like if I was a fighter or anything else that was like a melee or like a martial attack, look at this. It had resistance to damage from non-magical. So how would you do this as any other class? I'm really glad I picked Cleric just because I like Cleric so much. I really love Clerics. I'm usually like, I don't get to play a lot of like D&D campaigns. Actually, I get to play like no D&D campaigns, but I always like being a support when I do get to. So that's why I like Cleric so much. But that's enough of me rambling. Let's go ahead and I'm victorious. Let's go to Citadel Secrets. With your final attack, and my first attack, the undead essence is destroyed. The otherworldly cord of black energy lashes once, then ceases. The eerie... Guys, this is a lot of reading right here. The eerie column of power that shone from the dome is no more. Cautiously, you manage to get out from this chamber into the courtyard and head toward the sea. It is time to get off of this accursed island. Coming to a clearing in the jungle, you spot a distant light swaying in the waters. It is Elysia on board the Sandbuck. You hustle towards the light. The pounding waves have subsided and the rain has ceased. The enormous black, spiraling cloud has dissipated. The route down is far more direct than the route up. Thanks to Elysia's clever harboring, the moment your feet touch the sea, Elysia leaps in mid-jump, transforming into the mermaid form. In the moment, she is at your side, offering aid as you swim toward the trusty Sandbuck. Climbing on board, she hurries below deck and returns with a warm blanket for each of you. Looking toward the island, she smiles and nods. That evil beacon, that purple column, you put it out. Your courage is legendary, Fate's chosen. Much that was made wrong in these islands will be put right by your valor. Embracing you, she asks after your well-being and does what she can to make you comfortable. Satisfied you are safe, she raises the anchor Elysia advises you to sleep. She will sail back to retrieve the rowboat. Then head on out to sea. To decide to turn in, exhausted from your long, harrowing adventure. When awakened, you find Elysia finishing off a meal of seaweed. I must go to speak with my sisters. They must learn of your most recent victory. The Shahir has been thwarted, but he is still a threat. With that, she gracefully dives below the sea waves. A day passes before you see her again, but when she returns, she is not alone. 6 other Pahari rises from the waters, their long tresses swaying on the gentle waves. May I present the hero that I have spoken of. Behold, the chosen of the fate. You feel the eyes of the Fey creatures fall upon you as they bow at the neck in recognition of your achievements. Elysia climbs on board, then continues. Quickly, my friend, show my sisters the map that you took from the Shahir's island. We must determine the next port of call. Seeing the waiting faces of the wise and curious sea nymphs, you rifle through your bag and produce the map. You give it to Elysia, who quickly takes charge. Holding the map so that her sisters can see it, this island, she points, with the symbol of the black star upon it. Here is the home of the Shahir. Though we have dealt him a powerful blow, his shackles still hang around the small islands. Turning to you, she continues. There is rumor that even now the undead creatures that once terrorized the villages of these islands are deteriorating. Your victory has already weakened the Shahir's grip, but he is not wholly defeated. Now is the time to strike. Voicing their agreement, Eliza's sisters form a conclave, sharing information before disappearing beneath the waves one by one, each glancing at you before submerging. Elysia looks back to you with a confident expression. Let's sail for port, chosen one. We must resupply and enjoy your great victory with a feast. Enough talk of undeath for now. It is time to live. You can't disagree with her after all you've been through. A little good living is exactly what you need. As a warm, tranquil wind fills the sails, you nod yourself in satisfaction for what you've accomplished and in recognition of the great trials that lie ahead. Woo! Is Nerd Asylum hosting us? I don't think so, because I think they are actually in a live show right now. I'm worried about this lady also. But okay. Yeah, a couple things. This, I believe, is only a 3-part series. So next week, we will be wrapping it up with Shipwrecked Part 3. After that, I will spin up a new character, and we will be... I mean, there's a lot of these solo adventure one-shots, so I'll be running one. I'll be running some others. There's some that are longer than others. Some are like this one is... So this is the end right here, and we're on page 24 and out of 35, but the rest of them like maps and stuff. So this one's only 24 pages long. Some are 200 pages long. And I mean, I've ran one that I was expecting to finish in one night, so I sat down and I finished it, but it was like 4 hours long. So the ones that are really long, I think I will still run those ones, but maybe like stop and then just like pick right up next week. I'm not really sure. Yeah, you guys can all suggest ones for me to run. If you go to DM's Guild, there's like a whole thing for, you can type in like solo adventures. There's a lot of them. There's one guy, Paul. His last name starts with B. I'm not exact. I don't remember off the top of my head his last name, but he makes a lot. And I've ran, I think 2 of his so far, and they were both amazing. And he's got ones that are short ones that are like this long, like 2 to 3 hours. And then he's got ones that are, like I mentioned, hundreds of pages long. So I could do both. I could do the ones that I could do in one night like these, and I can also do the ones that I just continue on. Because like I said, this show is just going to be a reoccurring weekly show from now until I run out of these things, which I think is going to be quite some time. So I'm really excited to continue. I'm also really excited to wrap up this one. Um, yeah. So is Nerd Asylum doing that? Because if they are doing a game, I would like to host them. I think they are. If anybody could tell me. So again, thank you all for watching. Go check out or go grab Tasha of the Madhouse of Tasha's Kiss on dmsgo.com. Make sure to follow this channel if you're not following it right now. Next Monday we'll do Dungeons Dreamers Part 3, and then we will also have this show on Thursday again. Check out all the shows on Majestic Goose. You can go to majesticgoose.com. We got a lot of cool merch there. You can follow this channel. You can follow all of our shows on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. You can follow Roll for Weird, Halfway to Heroes, One Shot Onslaught, Dice Talk. Go subscribe to all those shows. And now I'm going to end this stream, and then I'm going to raid the Nerd Asylum. So when you get into the Nerd Asylum, just give them a big honk for the Majestic Goose. Just everybody spam honk, and let them know that we sent you. So again, thank you guys all for watching, and thanks for helping me. We did really good tonight, and it wasn't just me; it was all of you too. So that's why I like the show so much. I really like you all getting to play with me. So yeah, I'm gonna start that raid. Just give a big honk when we get in there. Bye, everybody.